Hey everybody, what's going on? Welcome back, it's Jordan here. Today we're going to be taking a look at some sets that could potentially be retiring here in 2023. So I've actually broken the sets down by theme, and we're going to start with icons because there's some great sets and icons such as the Galaxy Explorer. Apparently this set is slated to retire. Now also keep in mind when you're looking at this video here, all the prices are in US dollars. This is the main demographic of my audience, so I decided to use US dollars. It retails for $100 and it comes with 1,254 pieces and a bunch of astronauts. So I think that set is pretty cool. You know, it's like a classic retro set that was redesigned last year and it's already slated to retire here in 2023. Now this modular building has been around forever and apparently it's finally going to retire. Now keep in mind that this is all speculation, but I've made I think 3 of these videos before, and it's funny when you look at the thumbnails of all of those videos, all of the sets included in them have retired. This modular building comes with 4,002 pieces and it retails for $300. It was the first modular building of this size and actually the only modular building of this size because it actually spans 1.5 base plates, and I think it's a great piece. Some claim it to be the best LEGO Creator Expert car ever created. This is the Ford Mustang. Apparently it is going to retire, which I believe because I mean, they're coming out with new vehicles all the time. They've come out with the Camaro and they've also come out with the new Corvette. So yeah, maybe it's time for this one here to go. Some other space sets from the Icon series recently retired. That is the Saturn V and also the ISS, or the International Space Station. And the NASA Apollo 11 lunar lander is the next one to go. Apparently 3 modular buildings might be retiring. I don't know if I believe that because they generally keep these around for a little bit longer, but Birch Books, once again, has been around for quite some time and it could potentially retire. Same with the police station, and I actually believe that because I actually picked this one up from the LEGO store recently for like 20% off. I think that's an absolute steal, so I decided to pick it up, especially because I just redesigned my police station and I know how good the parts are in this set. So based on the fact that this one was 20% off at my LEGO store recently, I almost guarantee that it's going to retire this year, or at the end of this year. Generally speaking, all of this stuff, when it does retire, it's somewhere around November, December as we approach 2024. Central Perk recently retired. Finally, it was around for a long time, I know, but apparently the Friends apartment is also going to retire. LEGO Creator Expert rides, I think, come out like every 2 years. The Haunted House, I remember it came out in 2020, so it is the oldest one in the lineup, and it will be the next LEGO Creator Expert ride to retire. I don't know how many times I've said retire in this video, but I bet you I'm going to say retire a lot in this video. Every year we get a new Winter Village sort of set, and this one here is Santa's Visit, so it's most likely the next one to go. Moving on to Harry Potter, we've got some Brickheadz. This is the Professors of Hogwarts 4-pack. Also another 4-pack that comes with Harry, Hermione, Ron, and Hagrid. This one has been around for a very long time. It is 4 Privet Drive. This was the first set with the moving wings. It's actually crazy when you rotate that crank, just the way like the wings move, it just looks so authentic. So they did Hedwig, that was the first one. Then they also did Fox the Phoenix and also the Hungarian Horntail. A bunch of sets with the gold minifigures are about to retire as well. This one came with the gold Harry Potter and is the Polyjuice Potion Mistake. Now keep in mind that I'm not having a look at every single set that's retiring because there are a lot of sets that come out every year. Therefore, there are a lot of sets that have to retire. There are a lot of LEGO Idea sets that come out every year, and the Medieval Blacksmith is a great one. Actually, recently it came back on the website, so you can actually add it to your bag now. Whereas not too long ago, it actually said out of stock, and it sort of frightened me. Hey, keep in mind that I am an affiliate for LEGO, and I do have some affiliate links in the description below, and using those links for any online shopping helps the channel. Defender's been out for quite some time as well. It's a pretty cool set, but there's a whole bunch of extra parts that are in this set just to create the black version of the electric guitar. The smaller version of the Razor Crest has been out for quite some time, but apparently it's on its way out. And Luke's X-Wing, I mean, they've made so many X-Wings, I bet you they retire this one and come out with a new one. Generally speaking, there's one UCS set that retires each year. Last year, I think it was the A-Wing. This year, it could potentially be the Republic gunship. Boba Fett Starship comes with a Boba Fett minifigure and also a Mandalorian minifigure. The Child has been kicking around for quite some time as well. You can never go wrong with battle packs, and apparently the Snowtrooper battle pack is going to be leaving us this year, and I believe it because they actually came out with a couple new battle packs this year already. I really like this ATST. I just think it's a great set, and it also comes with like that snow-covered or like snow-spackled Chewbacca. That's such a cool minifigure. A lot of people couldn't justify the price of this one, but it comes with some great minifigures. This one's almost like a battle pack, but the price is way up there. You get 4 figures, that's 3 Dark Troopers and Luke Skywalker for $35 as 166 pieces. But these minifigures are pretty rad. I don't think this one was very popular. I think we would have preferred to see Jabba's palace. They're always coming out with new helmets, and Luke Skywalker's is going to be leaving us this year. And I guess all 3 of the original LEGO Star Wars dioramas will be retiring as well. This AT-AT Walker has been with us for a long time. It comes with some great figures, of course. They've done a few different AT-AT Walkers, actually more than a few, but after they retire, they tend to do really, really well. Apparently, Obi-Wan Kenobi's Jedi Starfighter is leaving as well, and this minifigure right here is going to make this extremely valuable. This one's probably retiring because nobody wanted it at its standard issue price. And also BD1. This one might do well because it's from the Jedi Fallen Order, and they don't make sets for the Jedi Fallen Order like ever. I guess if this one goes, it's had a pretty short shelf life. This is the Inquisitor Transport Scythe. Also Ambush on Ferrix. I really like the Republic fighter tank, just based on the troopers that it comes with, like the 3 purple troopers. When are we ever going to get purple troopers again? So we saw Luke Skywalker's helmet. Also, the Dark Trooper helmet is most likely going to be leaving as well. This Brickhead 2-pack has been around since the beginning of time. I think a Brickhead that will do very well over time is Ahsoka Tano. And speaking of Brickheads, apparently this recent 5-pack is going to be leaving as well. Now, keep in mind that this is just rumors that I'm working with here. But a lot of these rumors, once again, have been correct in the past, so yeah. Now, there's a bunch more Marvel sets that are retiring, but I've just decided to highlight a few here. I believe the Guardians of the Galaxy ship should retire because it's sort of a thing of the past, and I've also seen it on sale quite a few times, and same with the Iron Man figure as well. And then some of the Thor Love and Thunder sets as well, I believe that those would go, and apparently so is Thor's hammer. And also the Black Panther bust, which is significantly discounted there. That is absolutely insane. And then the Iron Man Armory, which is currently 30% off as well. That's not too bad. It is still pretty expensive, but you get some really cool minifigures in that set. Like, look at all those figs. Whiplash is super neat. Definitely like the look of the figs in that set, and it's a good way to bolster up your Iron Man Armory. And then also some of the other buildable figures as well. And even some of the new Guardians of the Galaxy sets are on the list. They always come out with so much Ninjago stuff. And you know I'm not a Ninjago specialist, but a lot of this stuff is going to be retiring as well. I've always eyed up like the Hydro Bounty. Thought that was pretty neat. I really like this temple. I have it in my collection. And there's a whole bunch of other Ninjago stuff that's going to be retiring. They always issue so much stuff, right? So they've got to make room on their shelf and on their website. They've got to keep their inventory fresh. Personally, I think that LEGO issues way too many sets. Like, it's actually crazy. Are they going to slow down? Probably not. But Ninjago seems to be a theme that's staying for a long time because it's very, very popular, right? The world's largest LEGO set is going to be retiring, and so are some other art sets as well, such as Batman, the Rolling Stones, and also the Flora art. Sets that I thoroughly enjoy are the Speed Champions, Dom's Dodge Charger being one of them, and especially this one here. This is 007 Aston Martin DB5. I think this is a legendary set. I would definitely want to put a couple of those away just because I think this set is going to do very well over time. Have I done that? No. And have I done that for the majority of the ones that we're talking about today? No, I have not. I just think there are so many people that are sort of thinking this along the same lines as that. But still, Speed Champions, there's new sets that come out every single year, and they're very collectible. A lot of people are sort of like Speed Champion completionists. I myself, I'm pretty much one. There's some of the older ones that I am missing, but every time they come out with new Speed Champions, I guaranteed I'm going to pick up the whole line just because I love the way that these vehicles are constructed, and I just think they display really well as a group. I absolutely love my shelves full of Speed Champions. There are a ton of Disney sets that are going to be leaving. And included in that is potentially the Disney minifigures. I know they just came out, but minifigures are something that are constantly being cycled through. When a new set comes out, like the new Marvel ones, they don't keep them like the old ones around. Generally speaking, they keep 2 sets of minifigures around. There's like the CMF series and then one of the specialized ones. The specialized one right now is Disney, right? So when a new one comes out, it's likely that these will have a shorter shelf life. So apparently they are going to be leaving. even though they just came out. And the Haunted Mansion right now is currently 30% off on the LEGO website. Jose has always wanted this one, but I sort of want like an adult collector's version of this set. I think that would be so cool. One that's actually like built out of masonry bricks and cylinders to get like the circular shape or however they want to do it. I think if they gave us like an adult version of Rapunzel's tower, it would be epic. And I've never been able to say this word. I'm sorry. I'm going to call it the Encanto house. Apparently that one is going as well. And same with Ariel's underwater palace. And all 3 of the Buzz Lightyear movie sets, which I can understand. I don't think this movie did too well, but I will say that the XL15 is a fantastic build. Disney Brickheadz, there are a lot on the market right now. I'm a huge fan of Brickheadz. I don't know, I love the way they display, right? So we've got Donald, Goofy and Pluto, Daisy Duck, Scrooge, Huey, Dewey and Louie, Chip and Dale, Woody and Bo Peep, and also the Disney 100th Celebration 4-pack. The dinosaur stuff, that being, of course, Jurassic Park / Jurassic World. I've never really got into it. I just found it a little bit expensive. I guess this one's not too bad, even though it's a 4+ set. It's $20. You get 94 pieces, but then you get this dinosaur. Yeah, it's not the best. Not the best at all, actually. What's this one? Okay, this one's $20 too, but it comes with 169 pieces, and you get that dinosaur. Okay, that's not too bad. But I think the most exciting one isn't this one, but the plane actually looks really good. Might be this one, because that T-Rex like molded dinosaur is legendary, and that's sort of what keeps the price so high, right? Like these dinosaur elements, you have 466 pieces and it's $100 US. Like that is just nuts. I could never justify it. I don't buy this Triceratops either, and also the vehicles that it comes with, but the minifigures are sort of blah, in my opinion. Like no leg print detailing or arm print detailing. They're just sort of generic, boring figures. But the best one is for sure this last one here, which is from Jurassic Park. It is the T-Rex Breakout. I just love this. You get the vehicles, the brick-built T-Rex from an iconic scene with the broken fence, and then just some legendary minifigures. So I for sure think that this is the best Jurassic Park / Jurassic World set that will be leaving us. This theme in general isn't very old, is it? The Avatar stuff, apparently it's going to be leaving as well. I feel like Avatar is sort of like a thing where people either love it or people like can't stand it for some reason. I don't know why. I'm one of the people that loves it. I think the movies are great. As for the sets, like I'm not sure where I would put this style of stuff. That's why I didn't get any of the new stuff. I mean, I guess this would look like really good in the underwater scene. I do have the original line, though, like from the first movie. I guess it's not really original, but it just came out a little bit earlier than some of the stuff from the Avatar, The Way of the Water movie. Yeah, I mean, the sets are all right. They come with some great figures, that's for sure. And some great builds. Like this mech is pretty cool, and also the Thanator. And the Brickhead, too. So apparently a lot of these Avatar sets are going to be retiring in 2023. I guess maybe they're just not selling too well. I don't really like Mario stuff, but there is a bunch of Mario stuff that is leaving. I don't have a Yoshi in my collection, do I? Oh, maybe I do, actually. I do like some of the parts, and I love playing the game, but I just don't think this stuff appeals to me at all. In fact, I know it doesn't. So, yeah, a bunch of Mario stuff. Leaving the LEGO lineup, but I have heard rumor that they're potentially going to be getting some more Nintendo like licenses, such as Zelda. I don't know where I saw that rumor, but I'm pretty excited about that rumor. Maybe like a adult style or 18 plus or icon style Zelda set. I think that would be super cool. And apparently there's a bunch of Monkey Kid stuff leaving as well. I don't know how I feel about this theme. Like the Heavenly Realms is a really cool set. And some of the minifigures in these are really neat as well. It just sort of reminds me of Ninjago, which doesn't really fit in my collection at all. So that's sort of why I stayed away from it. But here's a quick look at some of the Monkey Kid sets that will be leaving in 2023. Or at the end of it, I should say. Maybe early 2024, I guess. Depending on the remaining stock, I would assume. Wow, I haven't even seen this Creator 3-in-1 set before. Look at that minifigure in the Cyberdrone. The Surfer Beach House, it's been around forever. I recently doubled mine up. I don't get any of this smaller Creator 3-in-1 stuff, but this looks like a fun build. Yeah, once again, just haven't got like any of these vehicles of any type ever. I didn't get this cute little animal build either, but I do like that 3-in-1 tiger. Oh, I think I have this one in my to be built category because I was like, I'm going to get this because one day I'll build my underwater area and I want this giant squid. I recently doubled the size of this one and had a great time doing that. It looks great on the boardwalk. And I think my favorite set from the 3-in-1 department that's going to be leaving is probably the Viking ship. I guess that noodle shop's pretty cool too though, right? I'm a big fan of the 3-in-1 city buildings, but this was actually a fantastic build. It's all brick built. It really reminded me of that brick built pirate ship that they did too in the 3-in-1 lineup. Fantastic build, and they come with some great figures too, like the Vikings. I don't know if we have a close-up of these figures, but they are really nice. The list of LEGO City stuff is absolutely huge. Like, it is ridiculous. They come out with so much LEGO City stuff, I can't even keep track of it anymore. There are some good ones though, like I like those ice cream trucks that we passed by there. The stunt stuff I've completely stayed away from. Same with this hospital. I like the look of it. I feel like it could be supersized and look pretty good. I have this mobile crane in my to be built backlog for like 2 years maybe since it came out. I think I bought it on new issue day and it's still sitting there. But some of the stunts, like little small packs, are retiring, like this one that comes with the bear. I think the minifigures in some of those are fantastic and are worth it, like worth the $7.99 just to get the minifigure. And if you don't have one of these motorcycles in your collection, you need it because they're fun to play around with. Not the biggest connoisseur of LEGO Friends sets, but here's a quick look at some of them. I really like that giraffe and also that zebra. I need some of those giraffes for my zoo. And there's another one that I somewhat like as well, this one. I've seen some people do some Muppets sort of retailers with this. I think it's brilliant, but I don't think I'll ever get the set. And also this recycling truck, roller disco, and pet adoption cafe. This one is at a significant discount. I've seen it for a bigger discount at my LEGO store, and I also saw the material handler on for a significant discount as well. This app-controlled transformation vehicle, I had it once upon a time, and it was pretty cool to drive around, that's for sure. And this one has a pretty crazy gearbox inside of it. I didn't get any of the pullback vehicles. I think there's a couple that are going, this being one of them. And also 3 of the monster trucks as well. I am a fan of monster trucks, but didn't get any of these sets. I did get this one here. I am considering maybe parting with it. I did see it for significant discount at the LEGO store not too long ago. I think it was 20%. If I do decide to get rid of this one, I'll probably get the new crawler crane. That thing looks crazy. Could you imagine just crawling around the LEGO room? I don't know where I would display it though. The heavy-duty tow truck has been around for quite some time, and the Batman Batmobile is some of the best use of light bricks, period. Like, the light bricks in this set are absolutely amazing. This sticker mobile has been around for a while as well. So many stickers, it was absolutely insane. This is not a bad build, the Senna. And the Jeep Wrangler. Yeah, it was a good one too. It's on back order right now, I guess. Dom's Dodge Charger has been around for quite some time. I love the fact that it has like the chain that moves in the motor, and also the wheelie bar is super cool. Yeah, it's definitely a good build. I enjoyed that one. And they just recently came out with a new Yamaha motorcycle. So apparently the Ducati is going to be leaving. So that's a pretty crazy list, eh? It's definitely not all of them, but some of my top picks are included in there, specifically some of the Star Wars ones and also the Icons ones. I think some of those will do really well over time. Some opportunity there, I would say, and also if you don't have them in your collection, and you think you might want to add them, make sure you get them before they do retire. That's my #1 piece of advice, and that's why I like making these videos, just sort of showcasing all of the sets that could potentially retire this year. I wonder what the future holds for us in regards to LEGO sets. You just never know. They keep coming out with a crazy amount of pretty incredible products, to be completely honest with you. Yeah, that's really about it for today. Please remember to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for some more great stuff, and farewell.